Well, good morning, survivors. We are in Navezgane, and thank you for joining me. Welcome to the episode. I'm a little bit flustered. I was just thinking, I've just updated to version 1.1, so I'm hoping there's not going to be any issues with it. If there are, I'll have to see about rolling it back. We are on, what are we on? We're on day 92. It is post-Horde day. We've got a partial new runway created. I sorted all my inventory, my loot out, actually, at the end of the last episode, so that's okay. Just make sure this battery's... Ooh, no, that has drained. Ugh. Okay, maybe it's just because it drained through the night. We're only running 20 watts at the moment, and it should... See, I'm not sure about the interplay between... 64 watts going in. Not sure about the interplay between battery banks being charged whilst they're being used as well. So what I mean by that is if there's more charge being pulled out of the battery bank than is going into it, but only temporarily, how does that work? Does it charge it back up when less charge is being pulled? And does it just pull charge from the power source? I don't know. I'm kind of waffling. It gets a bit weird at this stage. One thing's for certain, I need more solar cells. Definitely need more solar cells. So, right. I've also turned shadows down, or off actually, to try and improve frame rate. But that is incredibly bloody bright now. I might have to turn them back on to a limited amount. That's better. I put them back onto low. Sorry, that was way too bright for me. FPS should still be okay at that with them just on low, but I was getting a lot of slowdown before, so I'm hoping that this will solve it. Oh, once again, bloody vultures have been hammering my windows. Right, I'm going to run around and repair my windows first of all. So anyway, yeah, that was a very rambling introduction, but either way, I'm glad you're here. Thanks for joining me, and we'll see what we can get done today. There we go. I finally got round to refitting a toilet, so I've reduced the size of my bathroom now. I wish I could put some curtains up over there, but it'd probably block too much of the view, so I'm not too worried about it for now. It's not like you use the damn thing. It's just there to, you know, complete the illusion, so to speak. Find a loot bag down in the bottom. Obviously from where they broke in. Right, we have got a plan. Just make another 2 of those. I'm gonna have to reposition the garage doors. For now, I am just gonna push them further out and extend the tunnel and extend the hillside a little bit to suit. I'm hoping that will be enough. If not, I will have to dig them down and under because obviously we had a lot of interference on Horde night from them going for the garage doors instead of coming straight up. So we'll have to see how we get on, but it's worth giving it a try. Oh, whilst I've got my paintbrush handy, let's just surface. That's better, and there. Oh, I've not done any of those ones. They've been sat like that for ages. Right, that one and that one. That's all right. That's my ceiling restored. Okay, we are absolutely robbing the power from this battery bank because it ain't getting any charge. Solar bank is not enough to keep it going with these lights on in the daytime. So what I might have to do, I might have to put these lights on a timed relay so they're only running at night. So the battery bank is charged by the solar in the daytime, and then yes, and then it just drains the battery bank at night. Oh, I know what else I need to do as well that I'd completely forgotten about that was causing me problems. I need to take a wire from that relay. In fact, I'm going to move this gun turret before I do because it needs moving anyway. So we will reposition that just for the time being. Don't like it there. It'll have to go here in front of this. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. It'll have to go there for now. Right. Let's wire that back in. Oops. That wasn't very good, was it? Okay. I'm just going to put 309mm ammo in there. We don't need any more than that for now. It's just a last-minute bird defense in case they start battering at the hatch on Horde night. Oh, that's loads better. Right. It is loads better, but it still needs improving some more. Which we're going to do. We're going to do. Got a whole host of other jobs to do, though. In fact, whilst I'm thinking about it, let's just make sure those turrets are switched off. Yes, they are. That's better. That's some ammo for the vulture. I haven't tried doing this before, but apparently you can smelt dukes for brass. Which is, you know, yeah, that works. Let's see how many we get, because I'm going to need a lot more casings now. Right, let's just get some rearming done just for a second. Let's go and have a quick look at this door for now. See what we can come up with. Oh, my life. Right, it needs some repair work, definitely. That's on triggered. Yeah, so this should keep open the whole time now. Right. Oh, I need some shotgun ammo in there. Oh, my God, that needs a repair as well. Right, I mean, this is all going to get moved out anyway, so... Electric fence trap is still there and still active. It's a question of how far I need to move it out. Let's just shift some of this fence for now. It might be that I have to shift the fence all the way along the back, but we'll see. We'll see. Right, we're going to have to move these surface plates as well. Okay, now we need to dig up the ground a bit. Because we need to bring it out. I don't know how far to bring it. Probably not much further than here because of the garage, unless I do go down and underneath it. Don't know. Let's just have a look where it'd end up. Interesting. But then that would mean digging out and creating an exit right the way over here. That's a long way to dig. It doesn't, you know, it doesn't take very long with the auger. No, screw it. I'm just going to bring it further out for now. So we'll bring it out to around here. Obviously, I need to leave room for the vehicles to be able to turn. I just don't know if that's going to be enough. It was before. Oh, decisions. I wonder why they choose there instead of, say, here. Is it just because it's past the defences? I don't know. I don't know how the pathing works on that front, so... You know what? Screw it. We're going to do a new engineering project. We are going to take it down and under. I've never done it before. It means I'll have to move my land claim block so I can pick the turrets up again, because I will want them to defend the tunnel somewhere. But that's it. We're going to do it. We've got a new building project. Just one little job whilst I think about it. Except I've not got one. Irritating. Forged iron, electrical parts. Oh God, we still need more electrical parts. There's never enough electrical parts. Got some iron. Need more iron. Christ, I need to do a load of iron mining. That's what I need to do in the night. Let's get this brass out of the way. Brass and casings. That's fine. That's smelting a load of brass. It feels weird melting money. I'm just not used to that. Just make one of these very quickly. I know what else I want to do as well. Oh yeah, I need forged iron. I've got to get a load of iron. I am gonna recite my dart traps. I've had some excellent suggestions in the comments as to how to do that. I'll try and do that in this episode if I can, but it's not very likely at the moment. So let's just... Oh, I've got my new garage doors. Okay, let's pop them in here for now. So I'm not going to need them yet. I'm going to stick an electric timer relay here. And I'm going to wire... First of all, I'm going to go from this battery bank into the timer relay. And then I'm going to put these motion sensors on the timer relay. Like so. And I'm going to set the timer relay so it only runs, again, like my downstairs lights, between 10 and 4. So that should make it so that, yeah, right, these lights are now only going to come on at night, the automatic lights. There's enough light in here in the daytime to be managing with, especially with my helmet light mod. So that should allow this battery bank to recharge. I don't know how long that'll take because there's only that solar bank charging it up. Hopefully by the end of tomorrow's daylight cycle. God, I've got too many jobs on at once. There should be enough charge in that battery bank to run these lights just through the night, just when I need them, for that minute or two at a time, whatever it works out as. So that's another little job done. Right, excellent. Right, let's get some of this stuff and go and have another look at this garage door. Basically, I need to start digging down and then reinforcing above it because I'm going under. I'm going under Skeeter's garage and I'm coming out somewhere over here. Let's get rid of these two vehicles for the time being. Just clear these trees and branches and stuff out of the way as well because I don't know exactly where I'll come up yet. And I probably will utterly destroy this fence. I'm going to aim to come up somewhere around here, actually. But again, let's not preempt myself too much. I'm going to close it off first, so it's at least closed off in time for the next Horde night. Which means taking everything out. Why has that SMG turret got no power? It's running off there. Oh, it's alright, it's because it's, yeah, it's switched off, that's why. I forgot I put them on a power switch, haven't I? Right, do you know what? For tonight, I am not going to begin this project. Certainly not the outside part of it. Primarily because I don't want anything busted in through in the night. So I'm just going to fill in some of this where they've dug it up with a bit of rock. Or stone, I should say. And hopefully that will discourage any further expeditions into my land. Into my basement, anyway. Let's switch it over to topsoil now. It's going to be a bit higgledy-piggledy. I've kind of messed it up a little bit, but it's okay. There we go. Right, you in there, you in there. That's alright. It's a bit of a nice blend of rocks and topsoil. Let's have a look from a distance, actually. Yeah, it doesn't look amazing, but it'll be alright. I'm going to demolish a little bit of this outside now, but not the door for the time being. Let's whack some topsoil back down here to repair it. It's all very flat. I wish you could sculpt the landscape. If anyone knows of any way of doing that without using creative mode or any other supposed cheat method, that would be greatly appreciated. But as it is, we'll just have to leave it flat. Oh god, this is going to take a while. Really wish I hadn't have accidentally upgraded these blocks now. Right, I'm going to leave that bit at that for now. I'm going to grab some steel and upgrade it from the inside, I think. Just to get it back to full fighting fitness, and then I'll be able to pick it up and remove it as well, because I will need to do that with the plans I've got for it. So just sort my inventory out quickly and do that. I bet this is something you don't see very often. Someone crafting a legendary bone knife. Main reason I'm doing it is because US Army Sniper pointed out to me that it is the fastest melee weapon in the game. Ideal for harvesting crops. So I'm going to stick it in with my farmer's gear and use it when I'm harvesting, basically. Thanks for that. Great tip. Awesome work. Right, we have got to get us some iron. We need a big chunk of iron because I've got. I want to make a load more dart traps and get them sorted. So we'll just grab the mining gear and I think keep working away at this bit. I've got my stone on me, haven't I? So I can rebuild and repair as we go. Yeah, that's fine. Ooh, I don't know where to take it next. I don't want to risk going too much out of whack. We'll go down. We'll go down from here. Stick this on and let's get ourselves some iron. I can hear turrets. I mean, I think we've got enough iron for now. We've got 3 full stacks there. So let's go and investigate what's making that racket. I've got a feeling it's the centre of the base. Yep, nothing there. Sounds like it's my main defences then. Sounds like a horde. Let's get some... ooh, no, leave the turrets off. Blade traps and electric fences. Oh yeah, here we go. I think the shotguns had already done most of the work, to be fair. Ooh, I've got a missing blade trap, haven't I, that I need to wire back in. I keep forgetting about that. I really should just leave these things on when I'm downstairs mining. I think that would make sense, to be honest. Always make sure these are topped up with fuel. Right, okay, so yeah, we've got enough iron for now. That's a nice little harvest. It is great mass producing things at this stage of the game, so I've got... oh, I don't need that many mechanical parts down here just for repair purposes. Right, so I need a blade trap. I need a blade trap. Don't forget the blade trap. Just get some of this iron smelting. I think I'm going to convert, or I could just build another forge. I might build another forge. It's time. I really need to start mass producing iron and steel in a big way. So that might be I convert one of my concrete forges to steel production, or I just build another forge and make everything that goes with it. I can make some. I've got some iron in here at the moment. I've got plenty of clay. Let's just whack out forged iron with everything in here because I need that, and we'll smelt those other 2 bits. Right, let's stack this up. Stack of iron, just the one. That's okay. Oh, yeah, I can make stacks of stone. Let's get them out of the way as well. Oops, we've already got a stack on there. Yep, okay, right. So, next thing to do. I think the only thing is if I make another forge, it'll have to sit here, which is kind of in the way. But it's not the end of the world. I can run around it. Just see how much... oh, yes, it is robbing those batteries, having those... See, I don't know how long that 206 watts lasts and how long that power drain of 51 watts will take to drain that 206 watts. Is it per minute? Is it per hour? What is it? Does anyone know? Any advice or info would be appreciated on that front, and then I can start being a bit more mathematical about it. Either way, the solar panel should charge this battery bank up completely tomorrow, and if I get a couple... I mean, they're pretty reasonable batteries in there, but not the best. So, anyway, waffling. I just switched on another light unnecessarily. Ha! Right, so the next thing I want to do is... I'm making iron... I want a load more dart traps, which means I'm going to need more generator as well. I need forged iron for that. Let's get the shaping done to begin with, and then I can move the dart traps to where I need them. I could really do with a separate switch. It might be a case of changing that relay to a switch, but that won't look very good there. Right, hang on, let me think about this. We've got... I've forgotten where they all go. I know that's my blades. That's my turrets. So that must be my electric fences. I might be just as well putting these switches on. somewhere that makes more sense, where I can signpost them, actually. The only thing is they're handy here for running down the ladder. It doesn't matter for now. Right, it doesn't matter. I'm reworking the defences in time for Horde night, so we've got plenty to be getting on with. So, oh, I forgot that loot bag. Idiot. Ranger boots. Scrap that. So let's, I suppose, drain all this ammo first. That's the other thing. I need to make a ton of ammo. What do I need to repair this? Iron bar and electrical parts. So I've had 2 suggestions as to where to relocate these dart traps to. One from Vijaya Laxmi, who has made a lot of comments and a lot of suggestions over the course of the series, and I hope I got your name right. I know my pronunciation can be a bit off sometimes. And one from Ogre420. I'm not sure where Vijaya Laxmi's suggestion actually meant. I think he meant here, but I'm not sure. But what Ogre420 suggested is actually putting the dart traps in the access tunnel and having, where are we? These. So that the darts fire through them. I can paint them, I can make them look better, and I could actually use them. There. Interested. But either way, both great suggestions, but I think Ogre420's idea is the winner. This might have been what the other one meant as well. I don't know. Oh, hang on a second. Ah, no, I'll have to put it on the ground level, otherwise the dart trap will still be visible on the top there, unless I stick. What is the thickness? What is the thickness of? It's not called a plate. What's it called? Oh, God. It's not the plate. Which one is it? The really bloody thin one. Sheet. That's the one. There's no thickness at all to them. Oh, in that case... right. It's alright. I'm just thinking about this. In the ways that I think about things. I mean, you could actually... It could be argued... You could use the sheets to hide... at least the side view of that. Not the top. And not the front. Curious. I need to have a little think. Just whilst I'm thinking about that and considering the possibility, let's also just have a quick look at this. Now that could work. Except I still can't see the trap inside it. The electric fence trap inside the hole. I can't see it to connect it, I don't think. I've not got my wire tool on me, so I can't even test it. Ha! They do some damage. I just thought I'd test that on myself. How much block damage do they do? None. Absolutely sod all. Awesome. Interested. Oh, I've got a disconnected wire there. And apparently... Oh, that bloody zombie destroyed my fence trap. That's why. Haha, right. More things to repair. The fundamental problem with putting so many bloody traps down is it's just more shit to repair. And more shit to rearm and more shit to restock. There's just more shit, basically, all the time. But, you know, that's all fine. Whatever. I do have some spare fence posts. And I need a blade trap. So, I'm gonna just fix these and wire these in before we do anything else. Except I've left my blade tool upstairs. Blade tool. Wire tool. Christ. Sorry, I'm not with it at all today, folks. I have no idea what I'm doing, what I'm saying, where I'm going, or even sometimes who I am. Which way round is it? Okay, it runs north to south. Of course it does. Oops. Bloody things. I need a switch to turn them off, because otherwise I'm going to end up killing myself on them. Right. It's a shame it was the north one that got destroyed, because it means I've got to rewire it from the inside, but... Alright, that's that reconnected, so I need to go... Oh, let's just do this blade trap at the same time. Might as well, hadn't I? Save faffing about. That's that, okay, and blade trap first, so that would be that, oops, that switch into that trap, and now access corridor, north to south, so this relay goes to there, that's now running, okay. So, I've not got any clay on me, so I'm actually going to dig this out. What I might do eventually is dig this whole thing out behind this access corridor and put in a second layer of rocks, wall, basically. I know he didn't dig through to it, he actually fell through the floor to get there, but still, having two layers of wall, outer wall in this lot, I think that makes sense, to be honest. Right, that's that little job done. So, what's running off this now? The lights, just the ceiling lights are running off that. It is kind of a shame. Maybe. Right, this is running off this at the moment. Jesus. The thing is, I could do with a separate generator. Always have the switches after the battery banks, otherwise it won't work properly, will it? No, it won't. That's just running to that light. I do need a third motion sensor in here, because at the moment my motion sensors are only pointing down there. Anyway, I am absolutely just thinking out loud again. I kind of like the solid block there, but no, I think I'm going to move the blade trap inside, even if it means having 3 layers of... Let's just pick that back up. Let's just have a look at this. Let's try it and see what happens. See, the reason is, to keep it at head height, it has to sit at floor level. You'll see what I mean in a second. Right, so we need that there. And then we need 2 of these. There and there. And that will keep it at head height. And I might possibly, once I've got all 8 in position there, I might well put another one at leg height, and I'll put 3 trigger plates here. So if the zombies make it to here or to here, they're getting electrocuted and just dart trapped to pieces. I mean, I could add more fence traps. I could take these stairs out completely and just have an absolute slaughter zone of fence traps. Have every single square covered in here. It'll be noisy as hell, but it'll murder the zombies. So yes, what I was thinking was, if I now get a sheet, which I go on to advanced and place there, upgrade that and paint that, and it hides the top of the blade trap, whilst providing it a very slight amount of reinforcement. Let me see. Can I reach that from here? Interact with dart trap? Yes, I can. So I can load it from there. And so let's just upgrade these blocks. Oh yeah, it's a good job because I won't be able to see it from inside the access corridor. I definitely need a switch, because if I'm going to be... Is that still connected? I hope so. Yeah, if I need to load it from here, I'm going to have to stand on my new switch plate, and which means that'll happen. So I need to be able to turn them off. But that is cool. That's bloody cool. Ogre 420, you are a legend. Now I've just got to decide whether I keep that for the fence traps, but I don't think I will because I can't reach them. Reaching them is definitely a problem. Let's just have a look at one other thing first. I don't think this is a possibility. That's the other possibility for the fence traps, but I don't know if I like it. Ugh. I like my slopes. I do like my slopes, although it is problematic that it electrocutes them before they get down to the trap. Either way, I like this idea. This is a good one. So we're going to go with that. I'm going to rework that completely. So we need more dart traps, though. I mean, I'm gonna end up with 16 dart traps, I think. 4 on each side, yeah, so 16. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Oh, hang on. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. It really is a shame there's not a cube with a much narrower hole. It'd be nice if it just had like a 25 centimetre hole, just a really narrow tube hole through the middle. But it's fine, it's all good. It's an upgradable block. That's just... yeah, you know, it's 5,000 hit points. I can upgrade it to steel. The question is do I have them? Just drop it onto that. Oops. Oh my god, I need a switch. I mean, I'm going to need a switch and I'm going to need relays to make these... because if I'm running 16, you can only run 9 outputs out of one relay or switch. I'm really glad I learned that because it's quite important to know. Quite important to know such things. Anyway, again, this is pretty much just been an episode of building. We need to go and have some food. We've got a whole load of work to do, but this is good, you know. This gives us projects, it gives us ideas, it gives us refinements, and hopefully, you know, hopefully some of you guys out there might be influenced to do at least 1 or 2 things my way. I know it's not perfect by any means, but you know, some of it works, and I'm quite happy with that. So let's dump that food in there. I'm going to keep the rest of this stuff in my inventory because I'm going to be carrying on with this in the next episode. But for now, I think that is it for this one. It's possibly ended up being quite a short episode. If that's the case, I apologise, but you know, Friday night, it's building night. That's what I was thinking. So on that note, I'd like to thank you very much for joining me. Please feel free to drop me a comment. Tell me what you think about the ideas, and you know, feel free to suggest some more, because as you can see, if I do like the suggestions, they do end up being incorporated into my base. And I couldn't have refined this base into what it is without the help and suggestions of quite a lot of people out there. So it really is genuinely appreciated. I love you guys, and it makes all this worthwhile. If you are new to the channel, please feel free to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, turn on bell notifications, and join me next time where we will hopefully try and get the new north exit completely done, which will hopefully change the dynamic of Horde night, assuming they don't try and dig through. But I might just reinforce the hillside and take it out a bit further anyway. I don't want it to end up looking too artificial on the hillside, that's the thing, because it used to go out to where Skeeter's fence is, and that's why they never used to attack that north door. So I need to take the north door past that. I think I've said that in previous videos. Anyway, I've still got the runway to finish off. Plenty more to come, so I hope you can join me next time. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.